Hi guys, I'm the Bamboo Brute and today I'm playing DC Universe Online and I'll be sharing with you guys my Gadgets Controller guide. So, first of all, what exactly is controlling? The control role is to disable enemies and help recharge teammates' power pools. This is a power for mental, gadget light and quantum powers. So with that out of the way, let's look specifically at gadget controlling. And I'll show you what powers you need first. So on the tactics tree, you go down to get Ghost Grenade, and then you go to the right and get Defibrillator. And on the devices tree, you go all the way down to get Napalm Grenade, and on the iconic tree, these two powers are compulsory for any controlling power, and this is your power recharge supercharge thing. And then you have 3 powers left, and you can put them in any way you want. It doesn't have to be in the iconic tree, but I thought I would just give myself extra defense, extra health, and 10% critical attack damage. So, loadout, control. Okay, first thing on my loadout, sticky bomb. It deploys a device that sticks to enemies and detonates, damaging your target and knocking it up into the air. When a target is in the air, it cannot hurt you. It cannot deal out damage, and that's good because, well, you don't want to die. Enemies near your target are stunned and knocked down. And if you look at the control role, restores power to group members over time, and this is basically POT or POT, which is power over time. And you can tell you're doing power over time because there'll be a green lightning symbol under your name, as you can see. And that means you're doing POT. What is POT? Power over time means you're giving power over time to your group members. Yeah, that's all it means. But the power is not that large. You only give 10, 20 or more power to your teammates. Or 100. So, next on my loadout is Ghost Grenade, and this is your defense debuff. Basically, it reduces your enemy's defenses. You can tell that if the debuff is working because there's a red shield under the enemy's name. Next thing on my loadout, Defibrillator. Now this is really important for any control. All controlling powers will have something like this in their power. This instantly restores power to your group members. So basically this is POT but in a massive chunk. Pardon me. So for example, if you did this, you'll probably give 300 power to each of your group member, while if you did POT, you'd only be giving 10 per every 15 seconds or something like that. Okay. Let's go back on loadouts. And number 4 is Word of Power. And this is a really helpful supercharge because it calls forth lightning to knock back and stun your enemies. That's good. The summon lightning heals yourself and restores power over time to you and up to 7 group members. And I'll show you the animation. So it's also electrifies the enemies, which is good. Yeah, so this would be power over time to your group members, but it wouldn't be like 10 power every 15 seconds. It would be like 100 power every 3 seconds for 30 seconds, something like that. Okay, down to our last 2 powers. Vortex Cannon reduces the enemy's damage output and removes damage roll buffs. So basically this is a damage debuff. And the animation of that, and you can tell it's a debuff because there's a red crosshair under the target's name. And now onto our last power, Napalm Grenade. Good thing about this is frostbitten or electrified enemies take additional damage and Ghost Grenade electrifies your enemy, so you might want to do this and then that straight away. And in the control role, it stuns up to 2 enemies and reduces the target's ability to heal. So basically this is a healing debuff. And once again, under the target's name there is a red heart indicating that this is a healing debuff. So guys, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. That's right, deal with the bitches.